Hello, I'm doing a sound check here. Everyone can hear me? Okay, good evening, all members. Okay, so if you can hear me, you can just type 1 for me before I start for today's Bursa 12. Okay, great. Okay, I just okay, recording, everything is good. Okay, so I start. Okay, welcome for another section of Bursa Thrive for 14 April 2022. Okay, so it's same for today. We will start with when we are looking into our KLCI. Okay, thank you all members. Welcome. Good, cool. Okay, so okay, we can know that like example like last week. Okay, I have talked about Bursa here is almost about to break out. Okay, here almost about to break out. If he can break out nicely, it will go up something like this. But however, if they cannot break out or certainly see something like uptrust, then will be not a good sign. Okay, it's not a good sign. That's why when in this one is in 11, actually is and on Monday. Okay, immediately when I saw this one, I go to short the market. Okay, I go to okay, where I see something like this. Okay, because this normally if you have how to say a momentum build up, something like this, it need to be quickly break out, especially like this one and this one. Okay, and you can compare with the last 2 rounds of like a try. Okay, when they are trying to break higher, actually they just only the tail reach up here. They never close. Okay, they never close it above this line. Okay, this is a psychology 1608 is quite a very important line. Okay, but however, when that day in the Monday, it did go out nicely at the morning, but after that, after the afternoon, the thing is getting worse and worse and coming down again. Okay, so that's why when you are seeing this type of setting in a near resistance level, if you can break, then you can go for long. Okay, if you cannot bring, then you can short term you can use for short. Okay, you can go to short the market. Short the market, high likely you can get a few point one. Okay, you can short it, the market, because when they have a momentum build up here, but it cannot go up one, is actually something is wrong one. Okay, so and I believe this one is something to do with foreign fund is outflow from Malaysia. They start from last week we saw an outflow. Okay, but the main reason of outflow is still unclear. Okay, whether they are going back to support US market again or how, because their interest rate will increase. Okay, and also during the last week we have inflation. Okay, we all know in inflation. Okay, inflation in the US is almost already at 5.8%. Sorry, 8.5%. Okay, so when you are hitting at this high rate, then it will be high possible that interest rate or the rate will be going up. Okay, once you have a rate going up, all the how to say, the company that is run with a lot of loan, that will be the order with the loan one will be all this repair of their loan will eat into their profit. That's why now when you are come to switch to the Nasdaq, when you see into a Nasdaq at time, now it's about it's rebound a bit, but it's dropped more. Okay, this is a mini Nasdaq. You can see here when the interest rate around 11 here, you have a big drop, but then you come with followed by a weak bar. Then you have a rebound with actually quite a very good one, but it cannot be whole and he become drop like this. Okay, this form into a called 2-bar reversal. Okay, when you have a 2-bar reversal, there is another no good sign. This is a sign of weakness. Okay, when you have this kind of sign, this thing are likely to go back to test again the next support. Okay, this is a really not a good sign for tech stock. Okay, so if US tech stock having a problem, plus Hang Seng Index is now plus the Shanghai is in a lockdown. Actually, it's a lot of things actually is not giving a very good picture for this technology stock. Okay, so you need to be beware on this level. Okay, so this level actually is something that like the trend is downtrend. Okay, so for it to reverse, it need to be support something like this, then it's go up again. Okay, if this one tak jadi, if this one tak jadi, this one might be going down some more. Okay, going down some more. So that's why when come to here, this will be a not really good lah. Okay, so that means the entire technology stock for US actually is still pointing down. Okay, they're still trading on the downside, except this one can hold here. Okay, if got hold here and can go up and test again this resistance level, then will be a good sign. Okay, that means the downtrend for entire technology stock might be has been over. Okay, but however, this one is now still very critical and it's still a question mark. Okay, so we need to see next week how it develop. Okay, so I back to our Malaysia market. Okay, this is a Malaysian market. We are still in a so far so good. Okay, and the entire we are still on the way going up. Okay, like example, last time we going out like this, then we hit this line, then straight away come down here. Okay, so hopefully this time, but we did not hit. Okay, we hit on this resistance, but hopefully it don't drop like this. Okay, so when you have a drop like this, at a certain point here, actually still give you a good opportunity to long again the market. Okay, so for now on, look like next week still like a zigzag going down. Okay, so still is dominant by short. Okay, so we need to see how, because next week we have a one day holidays in Tuesday, so it's a short week, and also on only one Monday. Okay, still already go into a holiday mood. I think our market might be not that active. Okay, for next week. Okay, so this is KLCI. Okay, now we are moved to the foreign fund. Okay, so when you have a foreign fund, we see foreign fund where is our the position. Okay, so you can see here clearly the from this TradeVSA 360, we can know that you see here. See here the already continue, but this one is an update until not update into Friday yet. Okay, so we can see here the selling pressure from foreign investor is already getting stronger. Okay, so this one we might do not know whether we'll continue getting rate or not. Okay, so that's why this is a how to say our market, I think it will be sideways or it's going down some more. Okay, so we know that EBF need to sell a lot of stock to pay out the money. Okay, and also foreign fund at the same time also selling. That means the market selling pressure is quite high. Okay, so for this kind of opportunity, we can go into short the market. Okay, so it is not recommended to buy, sell, or short, long. Okay, just this is only an opportunity on we might be taken to get some profit. Okay, so this is only some suggestion come from this chart. Okay, so we go back to this one. Foreign fund is not looking good, and also we can see here the sector. Okay, this is the sector and also the monthly return. Okay, this is the money return. Okay, you can see here construction still looking good. Okay, as I say last 2 weeks ago, construction actually is still looking good. And this is a logistic. Actually, logistic getting live again is because a lot of now logistic, a lot of ship need to transfer all these things. Actually, the business actually is quite very booming. Okay, so construction is waiting a project, but so far project still not announced, but already is around the corner already. Okay, so now the construction is already start to have in position. Okay, another one is a plantation. Actually, plantation have more focus on palm oil, crude palm oil. Crude palm oil now is already I can show here. I go back to here then I show you the. Okay, so this is the palm crude oil. Okay, palm crude oil is already come back to the last high. Okay, so like last Friday, yeah, actually now is we are tracking in a June contract. Okay, June contract. Okay, so this is a June contract. Actually myself still riding up, so that's why you can see here is this is a tick lah. Okay, so I'm still holding one contract to continue let it move, because why this CPO is continue will going up is because Europe side really now is considered is the supply all this veggie oil from Ukraine is already been burned already. There's no food provide for them. Okay, so now they also turn to how to say turn to the crude palm oil. Okay, now crude palm oil not only India buying, China buying. Now Europe, I think they will be also getting higher and higher more demand into it. Okay, so that's why I think this kind of things might be formed. Okay, before he hit back to certain support here and zigzag like this. Okay, so now we are still trading June contract. As we know that in June, the flour is all going to increase. Is going to increase. So that's why now this one might be something that is the food crisis. I think is coming. Okay, the inflation is coming. So that's why we need to be get ready also. Okay, all our money will become devalued already. Okay, but however, based on this FCPO, the thing is quite good. And what we have see here in a plantation also is a lot of plantations is now in a pullback situation. Okay, so I jump to this CPO first. Okay, I'll go into a CPO. Okay, when you have a CPO, okay, so last Friday we see a lot of CPO is stock is pulling back, especially like the SPO Sarawak or oil palm, and that actually this jump is now in the sideways here. Okay, so very likely the whole thing will form again something like this. Okay, so here and go out here. Okay, so how to break this resistance? I think in the meantime, based on June contract is still unlikely. Okay, because it need to be a new fresh of momentum to get it all over to the top. Okay, but however, now the price like a lot of buyer is in the market. Okay, so that's why this one in the short run is still in the upper trend. Okay, so for if you are holding for a long term one, still intact. So but just be careful when he's hit the resistance. Okay, because when it hits the resistance, anything will be coming down. Okay, so this is some on our FCPO. Okay, so and you have a FCPO stock here, and we come to okay, plantation energy rigs. Rigs actually is not looking still in a conscious mode. Okay, don't know see whether the people really coming back, purchase power, is it good or not. Okay, but however, rigs I think is also is in the good position to turn already. Okay, so for next week still the same construction. I focus on plantation, rigs and consumer. Okay, consumer also is quite a good stock. You can look into it because it's like coming. Okay, so you can see that even in Johor, how many people is Singapore already? A lot of people coming in already. Okay, so this is some analysis based on stock sector. Okay, Then we come to a KLCI monthly return. Okay, when you come to have a KLCI monthly return, you can see here monthly here we have a very good month. Then you have a drop. Then this is now in April. Okay, Yaris one. Okay, so I think without PRU, that means pilihan raya umum. Okay, if this one not announce anything or no hints on this year, I think our market might be sleeping for a while. Okay, but if really July, August have an election, then we have a very good month in June and May one. Okay, so May we know that after Hari Raya, a lot of things will start back again, and we have a full week or full month of June to go. Okay, before if anything. Announcement on this PRU in July and August. Okay, so the important thing is now in I think August, April might be so only. Okay, so we are actually what I think is going to have become a negative. Okay, so because by looking the momentum that is this one. I click this. Okay, so here, okay, the KLCI, okay, futures one. Okay, when we are seeing you're unable to break this support of going higher, then here you need to form a very good SP. Okay, you need to have some sign of strength to support it back. Okay, without this sign of strength, I think this one sometimes go out a little bit and go down again. Okay, so this is for next week. Our Malaysia direction, actually I think it's not much direction for so it's like getting lower and lower because the momentum is not there. Okay, so the buying force is getting lesser and lesser already in the market. Okay, so now I turn to we need to share something about Hang Seng Index. Okay, Hang Seng Index, it will be a much more excited. It is also happen the same thing. Okay, when you have a resistance here, when the market cannot go up, so they need to bring down to the support line to get back the support and see whether it will be going up again or not. Okay, so but however, when you have a market like this, actually they are form another. This is a major resistance. This is can be said that is this is the first one. This is the first one. Then you have a second one. Okay, so second one, this one is quite a strong one, and we can see that the volume is not coming in when it get near here. Okay, so the volume is not there. Okay, so we can see that to continue moving up for Hang Seng Index, I think it still needs some momentum to go up. Okay, so but we see here actually still is in still is in unknown zone, and also a little bit dangerous because actually in Hang Seng is a very, when you see the bar is so short, actually it's already have about 300 point. Okay, so very so in this 300 point is already good enough to make the CQ. That means call warrant. Or I see CW like I put it here. Okay, CW or this put warrant hash one hash about to fluctuate and for 300 point enough to fluctuate about 20% for your pull and call warrant. That's why this one is very volatile. And I see here is here you can see my note here. I make it a little bit bigger. You can see here this one and this one. Okay, so when Bursa, that means when the Hang Seng Index is dropped to this point, and during the rebound point, okay, so actually the CQ1 and CQ2, the price are around here, 0.195 and 0.310. But however, now the Hang Seng Index is already bound almost 300 point above last these 2 points, but you can see that CQ1 and CQ2 did not bounce beyond 3.30% and 195. Okay, this is because of the time is already depleted. Okay, from here to here is almost about I think it's one month. Okay, 17 one month from this point and this point. That's mean in what that's why when you invest in a call and put warrant, make sure you have a plan to cut lot fast and make sure you move it. Okay, you don't keep the warrant. Okay, because if you keep the warrant, let's say example. Okay, you will find that at here I buy okay, so I buy in here this position. Okay, after it's go up here, oh good, I can keep it. Okay, you don't take profit. After it's dropped to here, even though it's rebound, you will still in a you are in a losing position. Okay, even though you are in call or put also did not come back to their even though it dropped, actually it's not rebounds back to the level one. What I can see that put warrant is lucky is more far away. Okay, I show it here to you. Okay, I know some members is trying to go into invest in this call and put. Actually, call and put give you a very good return also. But make sure you need to have a situation cut loss and move forward. Okay, you can see here. You see this is a put warrant. Put warrant is supposed to be if the stock has been dropped, the put warrant should be rebound. Okay, but you can see here the drop here in this area of a drop. Okay, compare you in here the Hang Seng pullback. Actually, the pullback. No, sorry, the put warrant just only a sideways only. Okay, it's not moving anyway. Okay, that's why because the expiring date is going to near also. Okay, and also in CQ1 is already finished selling. Okay, once it's finished selling, sometimes the robot will just leave it. How to say that there will be a free flow. Okay, so if no demand, that means no people buying back your stock will be continue zero volume, well zero value when it comes to the expiry date. Okay, so that's why when you are investing in a call and put warrant, this one you need to be very understand the risk. Okay, but however, this one call and put warrant, if there is some direction, let's say certainly they are going up. Okay, this upper direction. This one will quickly give you a very good profit. It's about 30% to 40%. Okay, so this one must be a fast in fast out game. Okay, and never keep your call and put warrant. If you keep it when the time is running, your volume, your value of your call and put warrant sure will deplete one. Okay, for the issuer, I mean for the bank who issue this call put warrant, is a zero value for them. It's just only a paper. Okay, it's like a gamble. You gamble the things. Okay, you just like a trust or paper. Okay, if this one come to the expiry date and come to the exercise price below the exercise price. Okay, so your value is equivalent to the paper, zero money. Okay, so that's why all this is very important. You for members that is try before in this invest in call and put warrant. Make sure you cut loss fast and take profit also fast. Okay, except when you can let it, because if you see the momentum is good, then you only can let it run your profit. Okay, anything is no good, just cut off. Okay, so and also here I want to say that I think it's not Hang Seng, it will be forming something like this. Okay, forming like this. And this one I think will be continue until second half of 2022. Okay, after the rate hack and is it Shanghai situation, COVID situation is getting better, reopen of Hong Kong business, is it rebounding? Okay, so that's why this one I think will be zigzag. Okay, but however good. Okay, so when you have in the bottom, you can go for a call. When you are in the upper here, you can go for a short. But after you short, certainly it break up more faster, then you straight away cut loss and turn. Okay, so make sure the trade, you need to trade along the correct direction. Okay, so this is some call and put warrant. You can see, you can hopefully can benefit. Okay, with all this rebound of Hang Seng Index. Okay, but however, if you go into a long term Hang Seng Index, actually the entire thing is sure that it's going to rebound. Okay, trending stick is going to rebound here. Okay, by whole by group there, I think high likely they will be coming because this is a 2032. Okay, I think there will be some back to zero. Okay, that means no gain for this year, but it's come to a zero. Okay, zero. But however, from even though it's come back to a this one I switch off a little bit. If this one talk about rebound now until here, until this starting point, you will need to gain about nearly 3,000 points. Okay, 3,000 points. If 3,000 points, you talk about your core warrant, you'll be I think 500% of gain. Okay, but of course, all these CQ1, CQ2 coming core warrant, you need to change to a new one. Okay, you cannot stick to the old one, but the old one when the time deplete, the value also deplete. Okay, so I think that you can more focus on a core warrant. It's because the market needs to rebound. I think. Okay, so because it's not Hong Kong, the business is still very strong. Okay, just only a few cases make it something like uncertainty. Okay, so this is you can may have a look on it. Okay, so after this one, I will move into the selection of our. So I want to show some the stock that I share in a Bursa Thrive. Okay, so in a Bursa Thrive, I come back to this one. Okay, so I want to share one stock is called Tecomac. Okay, so Tecomac. Okay, so when we are analysis a stock, we also coupling with a TradeVSA 360. Then we go into the stock, see how it perform. Okay, so I come up with a scanner first. This Tecomac. Okay, Tecomac is based on the fundamental. Smart Robbie is giving a 3/8. Okay, when you have a 3/8, it means the fundamental actually is quite actually is good. Okay, when you have something like this, then when you come to the Pro, okay, Pro and Con. Okay, actually now no Con, only got Pro. Okay, so only got Pro, but unfortunately, the floating share we did not know. It's been secret. Maybe the data is not here. Okay, we do not know the how many stock has been in a floating. Okay, and when you go down here, okay, then we are checking who is the biggest holding. Okay, so you can see here it look like some family control. Okay, and you have ABC equity Sanjabra is the highest, and you can see a few people like this. Okay, this is look like some family control, and here. And you can know if you are comparing in this one need to be a little bit adjust to make it a little bit bigger. Okay, this is on some fundamental wise. Okay, fundamental. Okay, you can see here when it comes to a listing on 2016, it look like very good. Then the next year coming has been down, but now continue 3 years quite good, and now actually it's in a down position. And you have here a down position, and also you have a down position here. Okay, so this is a little bit refresh on the Tecomac at the fundamental side. Okay, so that I want to point out here is also the chart. Okay, so from the chart you can see here actually this volume is give a very good attraction on a rebound. Is because if you are comparing the volume, this big volume last seen is around here. It's in means 1 year back, almost 1 year plus a little bit. Okay, so here you have a big sell down. Now you have a big buying here. In between is not only here got a little bit activity. Okay, so after that slip again and come down, and now come down some more. Okay, at a line whereby after this line, the volume is coming back. Okay, to support. Then actually this one supposed to form a very good support line. Okay, wait, I change to a color pencil. Okay, here you have a line whereby is cannot be broke. Okay, if this one is break, is around 1.4445. Okay, then if this one break, then it's a no more already lah. This one might be a zigzag for a while. Okay, so you can come out already. But however, I see last week you have a good test. Okay, you have a test. This test actually is a smart money testing the market. See whether they still got any free flow before they push out the stock. Okay, hopefully the next week they have a chance to breaking out. Okay, because look like the market has been dry off here. Okay, the volume, even though the volume, how to say, I forecast if best we see something like this. Okay, but this one is still a little bit higher. Hopefully might be maybe one day for next week, maybe for Monday is a very less trading, so or until Wednesday this volume is getting lower and lower. Okay, this is one of a pattern is called this one is called a half pullback. Okay, this one is all the pattern that we share in the masterclass. Okay, so at here also form is going to be like touching to have a full pullback. Okay, it's a full pullback here. Actually, if full pullback happen first, after second half pullback, the strength is continue getting better. But this one, the strength look like a little bit low. Okay, but however, it still have a very good test. Okay, and you can have a trade line still pointing in the toward ups here. Okay, so from the chart of view, it look like it's something still in a position to boring one. Okay, so we see next week how it's going to develop. Okay, for this tech comment. Okay, you can know that this one is we need to go to this one and we check the industrial. Okay, there's a main board is a growth, also is a FAD though. FAD though is a stock that is how to say, it will be have a fundamentals there. Okay, we know that the Tecomet one is something is an industrial material supply, okay, component. I think this is still in when the market is open up better and better. Okay, the productivity also will getting better and better. But sometimes this kind of stock, they already have some news there, but they're not yet released yet. They need to have some, okay, a big wash like this, okay, and come out. Okay, we hopefully they'll come back to this line. Okay, so when it comes to this line, you can start to take profit already. Okay, because this resistance to go up more higher need another level of momentum. Okay, so far still keep in view. Okay, this stock. So for next week. Okay, so we go into this 360. We go to a scanner. Today I want to demo a little bit searching using this PG. This is actually is a Pentagon method. Okay, this is one of a Pentagon method to screenshot wherever stock you need to choose. Okay, so because you can see here in 360, okay, there by using the criteria of Pentagon Byte Guide. Okay, Pentagon Byte Guide is for non-members. You will not join before one, is when this blue color turn. Okay, so like here you see is a red zone. Okay, here is a red zone. Red zone means it is a selling zone. Okay, once it's turned to a blue zone, green Pentagon show, that means the momentum is building up. Okay, but however, sometimes when the market situation or the smart money turn, this one will coming down. But if it did not break anything, the Pentagon will still continue in a blue, because green. So because the pulliness is still there. Only after it break the certain criteria, okay, the red Pentagon here, I show here, okay, so the red Pentagon come out, then the things will start to drop. Okay, so example, like now we're still in a green Pentagon, but just that the bucket stages not really a favorite one or not. Okay, but still one only. Okay, so this is as a roughly about how to this system guide you along the the chart using this pentagon. Okay, so when you have a pentagon here, you can realize sometimes when the market is not really good, that means the market actually in last Friday, actually the pentagon signal for the market already turned back red color. Okay, when you come to red color, that means to be cautious because the entire market is like in a down slope. Okay, when you have in a down slope, that means it's like going to be the environment. There will be more stock drop compared more stock going up. Okay, so that's why when you see this, make sure your portfolio, you need to adjust your portfolio. Make sure you don't all in lah. Okay, so this one is already start partially come out. For me, I already start partially come out from a market since last Friday. Okay, so I want to reduce my holding because this thing is not looking, the entire market is not really looking good. Okay, so you can also see in the Pentagon guide, let's say you compare in 11 April, when you have a suggest stop is about 2 page. Okay, so you will be about 11 until then you have a stock of 14 stock in the scanner. When you are in a very good market, it start booming. When the market start booming, you can see a very high stock that's been start mau jalan. Okay, from then the green pentagon has been searched the stock. Then you will be got a lot. Okay, like this example, you can see here during a 4th of April. That means when the market is going to booming, going to run a short rally that time. Okay, so the stock is more about 4 page, but compare now. Okay, now the last 15th of April. Okay, so 15th of April, this Pentagon guide here only left 1 page. You only got 7. Okay, when you are in the 7, actually you need to be careful. Okay, so because the bullishness of the market, a lot of stock is getting lower and lower. Okay, so that's why when you come to a Pentagon buy guide, actually will give you some hints how the market is going to move. Okay, when you are looking into this Pentagon guide scanner, also we look into a screen like spring. Okay, spring is something that is forming at the bottom, and we I draw it here. Spring is a SP is a sign of a weakness. Sign of a strength. Sign of strength. When your stock drop, certainly you have a support of SP. SP actually is look like a support candlestick. Okay, so then you have a sideline, then the rebound again. Okay, when you are seeing still a lot spring here, you also can short. That means follow the criteria of a Pentagon guide. Okay, when you click the Pentagon guide, they will come out with some criteria. Okay, active the criteria or source. Okay, so that's why when you come to a SP, you need to catch some stock is already dropped. Is it already in a bottom? Okay, so example, this one is this one is a electronic one. Then we need to see how the chart is formed. Okay, so you go into here, you click, then usually you will see some formation is look like a SP. Okay, example like this one. Okay, so like just now I say, you need to see something like this. Okay, this is a SP. Okay, this is a SP. But however, you can see this stock is already in a drop. Okay, so it's drop until here. Here is the lowest point, and here this is the last point. Then actually here will be around giving some support here. Okay, so that's why you have a stock pullback and drop look like it's at the near support line. Okay, so that's why in the scanner here is pick up the spring here. There is a potential for this stock to like this in the short term. Okay, it go back here to form the resistance here. Okay, so there will be some small window here. Actually, when you are install investment in stock, you no need to be scared seeing wow, all red. Okay, so long term is a downtrend. Okay, so downtrend they also have some small rebound. Okay, so what make you earn money is when you are buying here, buy here. I cannot buy. Enter here. Sorry, enter here. Okay, you exit here. Okay, when you have an exit here, actually for you, the whole stock is on the way to run one. Okay, if you, it depends how you enter, how you exit will make you a profit or loss. Okay, if you terbalik, you enter here, enter here, exit here, then it will be a big loss lah. Okay, because it's dropped down, even though it's rebound here, okay, just like pukul rata only. Okay, so when it's dropped back to here, then will be a loss again. Okay, so the important thing is you need to know where is the entrance. Okay, for when you have a support here, there will be maybe a short window of here. Okay, to enter, then you need to be thinking that if once this thing is break the support, then you need to immediately exit, because if not, this one might be continue to come down here again. Okay, so we know that the technology stock is that in the background also is not good, so you don't choose. Okay, you don't choose because here you already shortened for you got 4 stock. Okay, so then you can go into another stock that is not from technology based. Okay, you go into this when you are when you are already signed a member. All these things you can click, then straight away you know the industrial for this stock is a wood product. Okay, for this one is semiconductor. Semiconductor might be a shortage in the market, but because of due to Shanghai supply chain, all these other kelang kabut, so a little bit uncertainty there. Okay, so you can come to a wood. Okay, so this is a wood whereby this stock is look like is continue going down and no volumes coming in. Okay, so in like this to invest also quite not really good lah. Okay, so because it's like not many activity one. Okay, so when you buy in already, no one want to buy your stock, also a problem. Okay, so from 15 one, it look like it's not really much choice. You can turn back to 14. Okay, this is a demo how you pick a stock in using the TradeVSA scanner. Okay, so example now we have a risk of appetite is not really we don't want to take high risk. We try to buy at low, then we use spring. Okay, so when you come to a 14, you just click PGTB. Okay, then there will be screenshot short. That means shorten your choice. Then after that, you can click. I want to find FADO one. Actually, FADO is all this stock is not category under FADO. Okay, this is not a dividend stock, and we try Glow. Okay, Glow one. Okay, is Supermax. Okay, suddenly this picture is coming back. Okay, when you're going to a Supermax, okay, sometimes it's already scared to talk about this stock also. Okay, so because of the big history. Okay, so, but never mind. When you have a signal, we can look into it. Okay, this is look like at the drop acceleration. That means here, I share here. Your drop acceleration is already getting slow and slow already. Okay, because it look like it's going to sideways already. Okay, so when you have a sideways, that means you are try to exit at resistance, enter at support. Okay, so it's look like in out, and it's like a FIFO pattern. Okay, FIFO technique. Okay, so when you have something like this, then you need to zoom in. You can see here, it's look like because or this is the SP is on 14. That means 14 here. Then it will be the next day is close lower. That means actually it's not a conform one. Okay, so that's why here still is very dangerous. Okay, for you to get enter. Okay, that's why this is when you have no stock to choose. Okay, so don't choose. Okay, you can just don't choose because the market is really not looking good already. So better keep your money and wait for the next season. Okay, so example, if you don't want to use this spring, you also can use this pentagon guide. Okay, when you are using a pentagon guide, you can maybe choose until 13. Okay, it means two days ago for the market operate one. Okay, so once you have submit, then you go for a PGTB. Okay, straight away come out this Miko. Okay, Miko clipboard is a wood product. Okay, and you see whether it's a grow, it's not a grow, and it's also is not a FADO, and it is a Sharia allowed stock. Okay, so from here you can go into you check the stock. Okay, how the setup is it good or not? Okay, so it's in the uptrend. Okay, so you are in an uptrend position, and you can know that here got a lot of uptrust. Okay, uptrust is like a virtual resistance. Okay, to make it cannot go up more further. Okay, but however you have a breakout, then you see the volume is quite good. Volume and the volume of the bottom is quite good. That means if you can see this stock, actually the stock here, actually this volume is already smart money get into it. Okay, you can see immediate after a very high buy at this point. Okay, at this point it's already dropped quite low. That means the smart money already absorb all the available stock in the market. You buy, you sell, they are buying. Okay, after they are buying, they just control and mark up the stock. Okay, then you can see the continuous or volume coming in to push it up more higher, and also VF show the momentum is getting higher. Okay, and if at the background the momentum is getting better and the uptrend is going higher, so this is definitely a stock that you can choose. Okay, and what we can know that other than is a grow or fundamental or chart, okay, we know that wood product is getting high demand. Okay, a lot of stock or wood, or we ship a lot of export all this wood to Europe and the Saudi Arabia area. Okay, Middle East. Okay, so when you have high demand, that we know that in Ukraine now is in war, a lot of supply that Europe cannot get from there. Okay, so only they can get from Asia here. Then you can know here why this thing is jumped so drastic. Certainly wake up from this sleep. Okay, there must be some setup there. Okay, so when you are going to how many percent already, this one has been jumped. Okay, from the lowest until now, it's already jumped almost 75%. Okay, you see, when you have a smart money, they are very good in how to get off the retail investor. Okay, so you have a drop here, you see the volume, then the voila, all the thing. Okay, this is actually called a stopping volume. You can get this information in the Google for free one. Okay, when you have a high buy here, usually there will be followed by a rally. Okay, so that's why if you can catch one of this one and you invest correctly, let's say you invest about 50K. Okay, it's already up 70%, something like this. Okay, so wow, quite good already. Okay, so one stock is already quite good. Okay, so this is one of a stock that is selected in they talk out in this Pentagon. So you also still can backdate too, but don't backdate too long lah. Okay, so let's say you can backdate into the 5th April. During that time, then you can go for Pentagon method. Okay, then you go for FADO. Okay, this is the stock that is have a fundamental. And you can see here, all this stock, okay, by the time it's selected, until now, it's already up 6%. Okay, no doubt this is not a very a strong one. Okay, but if the market is good, let's say you catch a percentage or maybe 20% or 10%, actually you already will give you a very good overall profit into your profile. Okay, so example like this one, you can see this one is a product of transport. Okay, every time when we are trying to select some stock, we know we need to background of the sector. Okay, the sectors like transport that we are now know that is going to getting better and better. Okay, and this stock is actually a new launch one in 2021. December just started. It looks like it's already quite a bottom, and now it's on the way to like going to break the nearest resistance. Okay, you have a resistance here, then you have a support near here. Okay, so your range is from this point to this point is about 7%, and you have a drop list. That means the risky one, you go to the deeper one, will be a 10%. Okay, then you can know when you are buying this, you're entering all this stock. Okay, you can reduce your risk until this level. That means not the lowest, but here. Then you can know your risk is about, now is the risk is about 50-50, same, because 7%, 7%. Okay, so if you enter here, you'll be target some profit about this resistance. Okay, so what happened if can successful break out this resistance? Okay, so that's why when your analysis a chart, it's not that a lot of stock I see that actually have an opportunity to profit one. Just that you need to enterize your risk and your profit, and where you should take up when take your profit if the things did not perform correctly. Let's say example here, it did not break up, it will sure will going to come down. Okay, when you know it's sure going to come down, just come out first lah. Okay, so take whatever profit you have, just move on first. Okay, so and also you can know the risk. Okay, so that's why when you are selecting these two stock, actually this stock is look like quite good also. Okay, so another one is this, if you are selecting, this one is from packaging. Okay, so we know that is a packaging. If the packaging is using a plastic, this will be a cost increase because the petroleum is increased, because all these resin from plastic is all materials come from petroleum. If petroleum high, this one get high. Okay, but the problem is when you're seeing stock, let's say example, okay, here you have a big drop. Okay, then he have a rebound, then you have a big drop. Big drop again, then it's like a sideways here. Okay, so you have a support here, you have a support here, then you will have a resistance here. Okay, so when you when you already know the support, same thing, the support and your resistance. Okay, then you straight away know where is your position. From here, drop is 8%. So when you buy, you have a risk of drop, you have a cut loss of 8%, then you have a potential to earn in 13%. Okay, so when you are coming to a stock analysis chart, you need to know this is all sign of weakness. Okay, when you have a sign of weakness, the stock must go down logically. But if the stock did not move up, did not move down, it continue like breaking up more higher, that means there is a momentum at the background will increase the probability of a rebound. Okay, so all this is I know this one is a little bit more technical in the chart, but once you have learned how to see the chart, you can know a lot of possibility in the chart. Okay, and you can know even though in a drop chart, you also can make some money. Okay, it's not a fantastic one, but as long as you have about 8%, okay, 8%, you're talking about 10K, you already have 800 ringgit there. Okay, so tolak all these fees, okay, or you are not, if you are not really comfortable with short term, okay, so you can target maybe 5%. Okay, so that's why into profit in stock, okay, just depends where you're entering and where is your exit on it. Okay, no such thing a good share or bad share. Okay, if you have a continue moving up stock one, you buy at the height here, certainly he come down and sideways, trap all your money. No matter how good the paper say that this good got future lah, everything lah, okay, but your money is stuck there, so it's no use. Okay, if the newspaper say that this stock is no good lah, losing money lah, but if the trend is correct, you enter at the correct way and you take profit in the correct exit, so it's now nothing about a good stock or bad stock. Okay, so yeah, as back to the chart here, as SCGM, okay, you can see a funny thing is here, this volume, and this volume. Okay, so when you are analysis a chart, you pay attention on the level. Okay, this is a long at this point, and you have this point, and you have this point. Okay, at this point, so you can draw another line here. This is a middle whereby it be like it might be a place there. The interested of this smart money in time. Okay, so you can know that this is something like a buying interest or smart money accumulation price. Okay, sometimes the price did not drop or did not go up. It's because the background setup is still not been ready yet. Okay, so that's why this is a chart analysis that you can go quite deep. Okay, to understand the movement and where is your going up. Okay, but if you not because all this how to read chart is need to be go deep. Okay, so if you don't use it, you just use the scanner. Okay, the scanner do all the tedious job for you. Okay, just give you three selecting. Okay, so example like if you don't still not so convenient with this SCGM, then maybe you can move on to Tomei. Okay, this is all gold. Okay, everyone is rushed for gold. Okay, so when you see this gold, then you when you do a shopping, you go to CC. Okay, Tomei inside got a lot of people or not. If a lot of people buying gold, that means something is going good. Okay, so you can see here. Actually, here you have moving out, but you have no demand. Okay, no demand is to say that in a stock, maybe people like to buy physical gold. Okay, they want to invest a lot of things in a Tomei stock. Okay, so you also can see here from a last resistance, you have a resistance here. Okay, then you have a support here. It's a near future of support. Okay, so when you have a big drop, then it's rebound, then you have a higher low. Okay, so in this judgment, you can just draw a simply draw a straight line from lowest to lowest here. Then you will know the stock possibility will drop to this level. Okay, and this stock is already hit the resistance level at here. So for it to continue move higher from this line is might be unlikely. Okay, so it's become very easy, very clear. You want to get in here, man? No, ma, sure no, because it's still hanging in the between. Okay, so we try if you can break down to here, maybe we'll have a good entrance. Okay, so even though how lousy the stock is, if you know the movement like this, like this, like this, like this. Okay, before it's break up, or maybe it become a break higher, you just have to don't enter here, exit here. Okay, to get a small profit. Okay, so that's all only for stock analysis. Because for chart analysis, especially technical analysis, we don't really care about the fundamental. We just need to have a short-term benefit or short-term profit only. Okay, so this is one of an example where we are trying to demo. Okay, so for members who has already signed up one, you can always go into this scanner every day. Let's say if the day is not so good one, not many, but just don't just follow the system lah. Okay, if you don't still in the beginning of stage of learning the chart. Okay, so if the thing is in bullish, then you go for so many stock here, then you go to a PG. Okay, so if you are not using PG, you want to use for a growth, but I advise is you use this tool lah. Okay, PG and is it a FAD though? If not, okay, so you don't buy lah, because if you have some FA to support, that means for a beginner you still have some how to say some point. Okay, so maybe the stock won't be dropped too much. Okay, so when you are selecting a stock, then you go for a chart analysis. Okay, chart analysis, CJ, and if you don't want to use chart, you can straight away use sector. Okay, you know this is a sector: transportation, construction, plantation is all the stock is going to a better and better one. Okay, so that's why you have a PG. Then once you are selected, then you go for a stock 4. This one called a breakout. Okay, so when you go more deeper, you need to understand the chart, what the chart at the tell you the story. Then you always need to ask back to the chart. Actually, how you analysis, okay, is why something break out here. Okay, so why suddenly people so interested with this stock? Okay, you have a resistance here. Okay, and you have a support here. Okay, once you're still using the same technique, resistance is your profit target, support is your risk, then you can know where is your risk. Okay, where is your entrance and where is your exit. Okay, so this is a repeat of a technique that we apply in how to all this stock. Okay, so for now it's already 9:30. Okay, so for next week, sorry, the things is not look quite good. Okay, so that's why for this week we don't select any stock. Okay, just always remember when you are invest in a stock market. Okay, if a losing trade is better, will be that mean if you don't invest anything, then we go to sleep. Okay, you don't lose anything in the market, is better that you have a losing trade. Okay, so you don't, if the market is not so favor, why go to trade? Just wait, no? Okay, wait for the opportunity to come. Okay, we wait at the down trade and see whether got a small rebound. Okay, even though it's not a fantastic one, we can target about 8%. Okay, this is a long-term investment. Let's say you can do about 10% yearly to your profit every year. You accumulate 5 years, is already 50%. Okay, of your entire profit. Okay, so that's why in trading, a lot of 90% is waiting. Okay, 10% action only. Okay, so if you are type is a 9% action, 9% sorry, 9% action and 10% waiting, then sure you are not making very profit one. Okay, because the shape will go up, down. Any time the down one, your action is a 90%, then you will be chasing your own tail. All the stock you will be earning, then you will come back to the give back to the market. Okay, so this is some sharing for next week, and hopefully our market is getting better. So don't drop until like this. Okay, until like this. If it hit like this, then we can go for a long. Okay, also have a good opportunity also. Okay, so I will end up here. Okay, so for members that is already signed up, you can go to test all this system. For members, if you are not joined yet in TradeVSA, can go into the website. Okay, so also can PM me to know more the detail, all this how to get all this fantastic information and scanning. Okay, so without technology of helping like this all this stock to get you guide you in the market, actually you are flying blind. Okay, when you are flying blind in the market, it will be easily get slaughtered. Okay, so I will end here, and happy not holiday lah. Okay, happy have a good sleep. Okay, Monday need to go to work again. Okay, so market we're off on Tuesday, so hopefully next week can get some profit lah. Okay, so good night. Thank you for joining me tonight. Thanks.